Hello YouTube, my name is Nero and today we have some Call of Duty Black Ops 3, and what I wanted to do with this video is talk about the new and improved Rolling Thunder that was updated with the most recent patch 1.09, which actually just went live on the Xbox and the PC yesterday on April 21st, having initially been released on the PlayStation 4 on April 18th, right before the Eclipse DLC dropped. Patch 1.09 actually brought with it a number of changes to Black Ops 3. Lots of them actually changed the actual multiplayer and how it plays, and if you would like to see all of those changes, feel free to click the videos on your screen or click the link down there in the video description to check out the video I did covering all of the major multiplayer changes that happened as a result of that patch. Without further ado, let's go ahead and discuss the Rolling Thunder, because I've actually been using this thing a lot, and all the footage you're going to be seeing here in this video is actually going to be from yesterday, right after the update. So the Rolling Thunder, what did they do to it? They increased the drone count as well as increased the entry speed at which these drones come in. If you guys don't know how the Rolling Thunder works here in Black Ops 3, essentially it would come in groups of two, basically. There would be two drones that would come down at a time, and then there would be a set number of groups of two that would come down. I forget exactly how many groups actually come down, but it was a pretty good amount. But it would come down with two of these drones that would smash into the ground. After this update, where once again they increased the drone count, they made it so it comes in groups of three now, which definitely makes it so it hits a lot harder and also hits a lot faster, because they also increase the entry speed at which the Rolling Thunder comes into the map. This is very nice because it's a nice fire and forget kind of a score streak, right? You put it out there and it's just going to do its job. You don't have to think too much about it. You can, of course, try to get more tactical with it, right? You can definitely try to think a little bit more about where you're placing it and exactly where the drones are going to land. Like, for example, if you look at the icon they give you on your mini-map when you're trying to place down your Rolling Thunder, I believe the very center of that is where you're actually going to have a set of drones actually drop, and that's going to kind of determine where all the other drones are going to drop. So it can definitely be difficult in that sense. There's going to be a lot of math going on in your head if you want to try and get it to be the most effective as possible. But in my experience, you put it down in the center of the map, or at least in a lane where a lot of people are going to be, because typically Treyarch lanes are going to be 3-lane style maps. You put it down in a lane, it's going to wipe out that lane. Anybody that's there is probably going to die, and that can be good or bad depending, right? If you think about how the Rolling Thunder has worked in every Call of Duty, going back to the Rolling Thunder of the original Black Ops, or even like the Stealth Bombers of Modern Warfare 2, it can really decimate a map. This is a score streak that can just decimate an entire half of the map, or it cannot. You know, it completely depends on the map, and also depends on where the opposing team is positioned. If they're on a side of the map that has a lot of buildings, and they all just kind of spawn in, run inside a building because they hear Rolling Thunders coming in, you're not going to get a lot of kills. And there's other times where you can catch them off guard, where you're catching a spawn flip or something like that, where you just decimate and take out everybody. It really just depends on the map and the people you're actually playing against. I definitely have some really good memories of Modern Warfare 2 using the Stealth Bomber on the map Wasteland, where the opposing team was trapped at the B flag. Oh my goodness, it would kill everyone on the opposing team twice. It was insane. It was very, very good. One thing I would like to say about the Rolling Thunder is it's definitely tough to try to chain together score streaks, because you have to hide from your own score streak, right? I mentioned it's a fire and forget score streak, which is typically true of like a Hellstorm or a Lightning Strike. You just put it down, you don't really think about it, it gets you kills. Typically they won't be able to shoot it down. It's kind of like in that same category, but the forget part is not so much relevant on the Rolling Thunder, because you kind of have to hide from it. If you are stupid like me and forget that you have a Rolling Thunder out, or you feel as though it's past you but it hasn't, you just run out to your own death, it's a score streak that you call in that can kill you. So just keep that in mind. And if you're trying to chain together higher score streaks, like you're seeing a lot here in this video, I'm running a lot of high score streaks like the GI unit and the Mothership along with my Rolling Thunder, because I'm trying to complete a lot of challenges in the multiplayer, especially in regards to score streaks. It can definitely be difficult because you get your Rolling Thunder and you can't just typically throw it down and hope it gets you a couple of kills. What I like to do is I get my Rolling Thunder and then I keep on going until I can hopefully get my GI unit and my Mothership. So it can definitely be difficult in that respect. It doesn't have a lot of synergy with other really big lethal score streaks. It's just definitely not going to be recommended for me. But if you guys would like to look for some synergy with the Rolling Thunder, I would recommend using like a UAV along with a hater and a Rolling Thunder. If you have a hater out and you have a Rolling Thunder as well, you definitely are going to get a lot more kills with that Rolling Thunder, because you know exactly where the opposing team is. So that can definitely be pretty good. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude my video. I just wanted to make a short little one, let you guys know that the Rolling Thunder has been buffed, and I've actually been using it a bit, and it's actually really good. Now, of course, there's going to be times where it only gets 1 or 2 kills, and there's other times where it gets 4 kills. It just really depends on the map. But the score streak itself has been fundamentally buffed. It now comes in these little groups of 3 rather than groups of 2, and they enter the map a lot faster. It's just a more powerful score streak in general, and I definitely recommend trying it out if you guys haven't already, because it can be a lot of fun. If you want to talk about just the atmosphere of Call of Duty, right, and calling in a Rolling Thunder, something that makes everybody else on the map play differently, it's a fun score streak. It just comes in and decimates everything. And regardless if it gives you more kills than, say, another score streak, it's still a fun score streak to run. And I personally enjoy using it, and that's why I wanted to make this video here. So I hope you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, drop me a rating. Let me know your thoughts on the Rolling Thunder in the comment section below. Do not use this thing in hardcore. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.